What is good, Tesla family? It's your boy Ray J back with another video, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about the one and only Tesla from a technical analysis perspective. I'm going to talk about what on earth the mainstream media has been saying about Tesla quite recently, and I'm going to end this video by talking about what the man, the myth, the legend, Elon Musk has been tweeting about Tesla quite recently. Now, before I do get started with the Elon Musk tweets and talk about how they may affect Tesla for the short-term and long-term future, I do have to mention that I'm not a financial legal or taxation expert, so not take this as financial legal or taxation advice. Everything in this video is solely for entertainment purposes only. And also, if you guys can, please smash that like button if you want to see more videos like this. And not only benefits me, but benefits the entire Tesla community as a whole. With all that said and done and out of the way, guys, let's get on with the video. So from the 1 day, 1 minute candles, we can see that there was quite a bit of volatility today, which is still a pretty good sign for Tesla because we could see right over here, we're still closing in the green despite that. Now, right over here, we can see it ran all the way up to $1,243 a share, absolutely killing it. Then it had this very dramatic reversal down to 1,217. Then we reversed once again back in the green at around 1,241. Then we kind of had a bit of consolidation before we went a little bit down, and we had a not super strong closing, but we did manage to close in the green at 1.32% in the green for today, closing at $1,229. And we appear to be on track for my target. So in my previous videos, I did tell you that it was possible for Tesla to close above $1,250 for tomorrow, and I still hold that conviction. I still think that can happen, but I do need to go into more details about why I think that. So if I bring up some Bollingers real quick, we could see that Tesla was touching the upper band multiple times. It did touch the lower band a few times, but way less than the upper band. And we just see these very strong run ups just like this. Now, you could also bring up an RSI from the 1 day chart and still see high levels of strength. Now, the closing, we did close a little bit below the mean price towards the lower band, but that's not necessarily a bad thing because overall we did close in the green. We're still up 1.32%. So it was a green day and Tesla is still looking very strong. Now, if I do zoom out and bring up the 6 month chart, RSI is still showing insane amounts of strength at 80.72, which means Tesla is still crushing it. If I bring up the MACD2, the same thing is being indicated once again. So let me remove the RSI just to zoom into the MACD a little bit more. You could see that in mid-October, the MACD crossed the 9-day moving average, which is just an indicator that Tesla was on a bullish cycle, and the bullish cycle is not over, guys. It still is showing more and more room to run for Tesla. The histograms are still in the green. That's absolutely awesome. That means Tesla most likely has more room to keep on running forward, and I'm very bullish for both the short-term and long-term futures. Now, before I go into specific details about my predictions for maybe the long-term future, I'm going to go over what the news has been saying as well. Basically, the Monthly Fool stated that why Tesla stock continues to run. And they said something that's actually really interesting. So I'm going to scroll down all the way here to where it says now what, and it says right over here, it may not get as much press, but Tesla also sells solar panels, solar roofs, and battery storage systems. And the company's energy business should contribute more to Tesla's growth going forward. In its recently reported third quarter financial report, Tesla reported that its solar energy, solar power, solar storage deployments grew 46% and 71% year over year. That's absolutely fantastic for Tesla, and that's something that I think people should really look at because Tesla is not just a battery company, they're also an energy company, and their energy sector is growing simultaneously. They're not only, improving their solar panels, their sales for it, but they're also providing energy for cars as they have chargers for other EVs as well that are being marketed and used in other factories. Now, looking at another piece of news, Electrek stated that Tesla and Hertz reportedly have a disagreement over how fast Tesla can deliver 100,000 electric cars. Yeah, that's totally normal, guys. Elon Musk did tweet about how the deal is not 110% signed yet. It's not 110% confirmed, but it's most likely going to happen. And, when companies negotiate, there are going to be disagreements that happen. That doesn't mean the deal is off, guys. The deal is still on the table. It's still doing really well. So do not let this fool you. Do not let this, these implicit statements fool you. So they are talking about a disagreement. They stated that last week, Hertz announced that they ordered 100,000 Tesla vehicles, then partnered with Uber to provide 50,000 of them to their drivers with an option of 100,000 more. It sent Tesla's stock absolutely exploding. But then Elon Musk said that they haven't signed the contract yet. Now, despite that, the mainstream media is just hammering over Tesla. Because of that, they've been doing that. They do it as always. That's how they make their money, getting clicks and views. But there are some disagreements on the timing of deliveries. Now, even though that's a disagreement, it's not anything big, guys. It's not anything to be concerned about. This is not hurting Tesla whatsoever. In fact, Hertz has been helping Tesla with this deal. It's absolutely phenomenal. So I'm not scared or worried whatsoever. In addition to the technical analysis, we're still very bullish. So do not let articles like this fool you in any way, shape, or form, guys. The deal is still on the table. It's still being negotiated and it's going to be fantastic. Additionally, I have another good piece of news before I get on with the Elon Musk tweets. It states that Tesla upgraded the Model X with higher battery energy density and more powerful motors. So, what does this mean? The new EPA documents revealed the main powertrain upgrades that Tesla applied to the Model X with higher battery energy density and more powerful motors. And then with the Model S and Model X refresh, Tesla has remained somewhat opaque when it comes to many changes that are under the hood. But despite that, there are many improvements, especially thermal improvements that are being made as I speak. Now that's very good because we're looking at many cross flows, making temperatures more consistent across each side of the channels. Very much improved battery pack technologies, and interestingly significant data sheets that are coming out as well. So I'm not going to go into full details about that. You guys don't need to look at it, but right over here we can see that the overall capacity went down from 103 kilowatts to 100 kilowatts. But despite that, there was also an improvement in the density from 165 to over 186. So once again, there are improvements. The entire cars are getting lighter, but at the same time, it's not necessarily something I need to go into full detail about just yet because more details are still being unveiled. But I just wanted to put it out there that the upgrades are still being made in this process. Now, anyways, for the Elon Musk tweets, we have some big things that came out. So right over here, Elon Musk was talking about the full self-driving technology in an earlier tweet. I'm going to get on with that in a sec. But somebody asked the question, will the 10.4 still be on track for QA today and beta users starting tomorrow? And Elon Musk said it's very probable. That's very good news. Once again, improvements to the beta 10.4 are still coming. And for Q&As and more improvements, it's absolutely awesome. Elon Musk also tweeted this right over here. So first off, this article states that Tesla's Cloud Sync driver profiles are going to bring custom settings across multiple cars. But Elon Musk said this, and guys, look at this. It says, in the future, any Tesla you use will automatically sync to your preferences. That's absolutely phenomenal news that Elon Musk is talking about. He's a visionary as well. And, when you aim for the stars like this, I mean, there's no telling where this is going to take Tesla. Basically, drivers like you and me, if we buy a Tesla, we'll have our own profiles that could be customized. So if I possibly go into another car, it's possible that these cloud profiles will allow the car to be synced to my own preferences. That's what Elon Musk is saying, no matter what Tesla I go into. And that's also related to the self-driving technology as well simultaneously. I mean, it's just absolutely phenomenal. But anyways, Elon Musk also tweeted this right over here. Actually, let me show you this one first, I believe. I think that would be better. So basically, this person has a video on their Twitter, and it basically shows a Tesla and they're driving in real life, right? These are cars actually passing, and the Tesla tracks them absolutely perfectly. So, anyways, let me just scroll down to what Elon Musk said about that. He said that the neural net upgrades coming that improve persistence across time and space, better object permanence. And that basically means that Teslas are robots. They have eyes. They're able to see the cars and perceive them, even if the cars, like we can't see them. The Teslas can see behind them, and I can't see behind my eyes, but the Teslas could do that. They can see to the left, to the right, in front of them. They could sense cars moving. It's absolutely phenomenal technology, and they're basically improving this as time progresses. Now, Elon Musk also stated this in response to another tweet where somebody said that they just talked about the improvements being made, and Elon Musk stated that improved memory will cause predictions to converge and reduce jitter. Once again, he's talking about the fact that there were times where there were some issues that Tesla had to get past, and as they improve memory, it's going to cause more accurate predictions and more improvement to the full self-driving technology. Anyways, with that said and done, guys, Elon Musk had some huge updates, and it makes me even more bullish. For the long term, I do see Tesla breaking 2,000 by next year, and I do see it breaking $3,000 at least by 2025. Now, I can't promise you that my predictions are perfect, but based off these trends, I definitely think that's something to aim for. I do think Tesla can break those numbers. Now, for the short term, I do think that we should break 1250 this week. It's going to be a little bit tricky as we're currently at 1229, but I definitely think Tesla could do it. I'm still very, very bullish, just as my indicators are showing. With all that said and done, thank you for listening, guys. Please have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you on the next one. Tesla's doing great, and you should be too. Take care, guys, and peace out.